Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Gianna Lian, and as you can see from the title of today's video and the thumbnail, we are coming back with a part 2 of going to little free libraries. You guys seem to love part 1, and I have a bunch of books, as you can see, to unhaul. I recently do a whole unhaul from my bookshelf, my TBR cart, everything, and now I don't know what to do with these books. So I thought to myself, what better way than to go and see new little free libraries and give away my books to those. And maybe we'll be able to see if we want to take any of the books from there, if we can find some like good little finds, or maybe some books that I've been looking for so long. I don't know what we're gonna find, but I'm excited to go explore. There's so many in my area, it's absolutely insane. I'm just excited so that I can give some of my books away and obviously see what they have to offer. Technically, I don't need to pick up any more books. I'm not looking to pick up books. I'm mostly just looking to donate. But if there is one or two that I feel like I would like to read or want to bring home with me, then we're gonna do that as well. And obviously, if that's the case, I will give you guys a little haul at the end. And one last thing, before we get into today's video, I just wanted to pop in and say a quick thank you and a very big thank you to the sponsor of today's video, which is none other than Eyewear. Every time I have the opportunity to work with Eyewear, I genuinely get so happy because I cannot share to you guys how much I love these glasses enough. They have completely changed the glasses game. They've made it so easy for you guys to customize your glasses to your desire and making it as easy and carefree as possible. And I'm going to show you guys my favorite part of Eyewear because this is crazy. I have the Murphy frames on my face right now. This is personally my favorite style. I like to have my glasses looking a little bit bigger because I do have smaller eyes. But right here, we have our top frame. This is like the pearlescent white. It's one of my favorite, but you can easily switch your frames to something else just in the matter of seconds, you guys. This is where I'm saying that Eyewear makes this so easily customizable for you guys. If I'm not feeling pink one day, I'm gonna just switch to white in literally seconds without having to buy a whole brand new pair of eyeglasses. I did receive some new pairs that I'm so excited to share with you guys, and the first one I got are these little tiny cherries. How cute is this? Let's put them on. I don't know, I was feeling funky, I was feeling like a little bit more out there, and I feel like it's still subtle, but obviously adding more detail. I'm just so in love with these. We also got this pair, giving a little floral moment, basic but not. That, as you can see, is my style. These are so cute. And lastly, I just got this pair. It's giving Italy. And that was my plan all along. The tiles on the floor when I was there, it's transporting me back to Italy, and I absolutely love it. I think I'm definitely feeling the white one today, so we're gonna stick with that one. But if you guys want to check out Eyewear, it is so easy to get yourself a pair of these glasses. You just go onto the website, you choose your base frames, which I have the Murphy ones. Like I said, they personally are my favorite. You can do a virtual try on to see what base frame you like the best on your face. You don't have to go into a store to like try to find the ones you like. Eyewear makes a virtual try on for you guys to make it so much easier. So that's what I did, and I fell in love with the Murphy ones. And then you go over to their top frames. They have so many to choose from. They have different themes that are limited most likely, or they even have just the basic ones. They have glittery ones. They literally have it all. So once you find the base frame, you can easily just add a bunch of those little top frames to your cart, and the decisions are endless, I'm telling you. And the last thing I wanted to mention really quickly, if you do need prescription glasses, they do offer an option that you can put your prescription in the glasses you receive. But since I don't need glasses, I just chose the blue light option, which comes in handy so much considering how much I'm staring at my computer all the time when I'm reading late at night on my Kindle. It just makes my life so much easier, and my eyes are thanking me. If you guys want to get a pair of Eyewear glasses, I highly recommend. I cannot stress it enough. I'm obsessed with this brand. I think what they're doing is absolutely magical and making wearing glasses so much cooler than it already was. So if you guys want to check them out or you want to twin with me, I will have everything linked down below, and you guys can use my code GiannaLian15 for money off your order, because hello, who doesn't want to save money and try out these amazing glasses? Once again, thank you so much to Eyewear for sponsoring today's video. It is unreal. And let's get back into going to a bunch of free little libraries. You guys, I think it's only fitting if we go and get a coffee before we do all this. And I feel like there's no better way to kick off the video than to have a coffee while we're doing this. We have all the books right here that we are giving away. I'm very sad to part with these books, but I know that they are gonna possibly be going to a better home. We got the goods, guys. Pulling up to the first one. It's on a main road, so it's making me a little bit nervous. Oh my gosh, guys. First one. So freaking cute. This is already a gold mine of a find. Where the Crawdads Sing. Brand new condition. The Golden Sun. This one's full, to be honest. Look at how cute that is. I'm gonna leave killer content and girl in pieces. Hopefully they won't fall. First one I would say is actually a success. I feel like some of these are gonna be hit and misses. Some are just gonna be all old books, but some are gonna have, like we saw, little tiny TikTok finds, which I find so wholesome that people are actually still doing this recently. On to the next. Aww. Christmas book. Oh, I've heard good things about this one, to be honest. The Rosie Effect. Why do I feel like I've heard of that before? I don't know if they'll fit, but I'm gonna put One Good Dog and The Butterfly Girl by Ren Denfield. This one's actually massive. Oh, look, we found an Mary Kay Andrews book, The Weekenders. I've seen this at the thrift store so many times. Penguin Classic. Whoa, it's an old magazine. I don't see any like known names for this one, but this one's just massive. I can't get over how big this one is. I'm gonna leave My Heart and Other Black Holes by Jasmine Warga. I hope that whoever takes this checks the trigger warnings because it's kind of dark. I did annotate it, just tabbing it, so hopefully people won't be mad about that. What I also kind of love about doing this is that I don't live too far from these neighborhoods that I'm like going to, and this neighborhood specifically, as I'm cruising along the streets, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a town filled with old people, and it's just so wholesome that like they've probably lived here their whole lives because it is like an older neighborhood. And like where I live, you don't really see that as much because it's all these new townhouses that are like being stacked on top of each other, you know? So like being in an older neighborhood and seeing like all the old people just like living their lives in peace, and it's so quiet over here that it's just so wholesome and I love it. And third one was very interesting. It was bigger. We do have the fourth one hooked up. Literally, it's so weird how like there's these small communities, but there's normally like 8 or 9 all in like a similar area. It's almost like they all know each other and they all decided to do little free libraries. It's so weird. Next one. Oh, it's not far at all. Yay. You guys, I'm so excited about this one. It's so pretty. This one has to be the prettiest one I've seen so far. We have some summer books over there. Oh, even like some little kid books. If anyone grew up reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid, yes. This one's just so pretty. I can't get over it. I saw it like on the website and I was like, I need to go to this one. I'm gonna put Nothing But the Truth by Holly James. Loved the book, but I sadly just don't have room for it anymore, so it's off to a new home. Hopefully someone will enjoy it as much as I did. This one's so cute. They have 2. Okay, wow. That one looks stuffed to the brim. Aww, that's so cute. Oh, wow. This one's so full. James Patterson. Another Penguin Classic. There's so many in here. Hope water didn't get into this one. It kind of looks like it did. I'm gonna leave The Honey Don't List by Christina Lauren. I tried to read it, guys. I did, but I just didn't love it, so it's going to a new home. Another super cute one. Look at the little bumblebee. So freaking cute, I can't. This one has lots of room. Oh, I remember these books. Has anyone else's parents made you do these books when you were little? The curriculum? Mine were always math. The Marrow Thieves, kind of intense. Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul. I'm gonna leave Dear Amy by Helen Callahan. I got this thrifting actually. It seems interesting, but I have too many thrillers on my shelf. Ooh, guys, I already see a book that I like in here. I feel like I've heard of the Disaster Artist. This is the one that I think I've heard of. Endgame, Almost Dead. There's some good thrillers in this one. Whoa, this cover's so cool. Look Alive out there. Essays? I'm gonna leave the famous The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Steg Larsson. I just don't think I'm ever gonna read it, you guys, and I feel like someone else could thoroughly enjoy it. We officially have 2 more to go to, and I have 4 more books to give. And then all my unhauls are officially donated, and that makes me so happy, but we still have 2 more to go. And they're actually right next to each other, so that makes it even cuter. Look at how gorgeous this is. Every single detail. I'm so in love with this one. They really thought of every detail for this. Oh, look! We have a very destroyed people we meet on vacation. Flashcards. I'm gonna leave The Other Woman by Sadie Jones, and also 7 X's by Lucy Vine. I wasn't a fan, to be honest. And the second one's right across the street. Seems like we have some hardbacks. Ooh, The Silent Wife. That seems very intriguing. A Higher Loyalty. Aw, some little kids books. I'm leaving 2. We have The Infinite Game by Simon Sinek, some little self-help, and Mad Honey by Jodi Picoult and Jennifer Finney Boylan. I really want to read this, but I haven't in over a year. Bye-bye. Thank you, Susan. We are officially back home from going to a bunch of little free libraries. I feel like this trip was a lot better than the last trip, just from like the books that I saw in the libraries, popular books wise, and because I absolutely fell in love with one of the last ones that we went to. Like, genuinely, that is probably the prettiest little free library I've ever seen in my life. And I still can't get over how many I have in my community. I'm so grateful that everyone who reads has come together as a community. It's just great. I just love it. And now I really want to create my own. I would love to have one outside on my house. I feel like it's just something that I need to do, you know, and it would be so fun to create. So let me know if you guys want a video of me making a little free library. Obviously it would take some time and I don't even know how we would do it, but if you guys do want to see that in the future, let me know so then I can actually start thinking about it or planning it, you know. But I did pick up 4 books. I couldn't leave them there. They seem so interesting. I ended up giving away 13 or 14 of my own books, and then I came back home with 4. We went to, I want to say 10, like 9 or 10 little free libraries. The first book I picked up was Take a Moment by Nina Kay. This cover just kind of drew me in. I feel like I've heard of this title before, or like the cover looks familiar for some reason, so I decided to pick it up, and it says A Life-Changing Diagnosis, A New Perspective. And on the back, this is what got me to like actually take it home. It says life is better lived in the moment, and I feel like I always forget about that. That is one thing about me, and that was one of my biggest goals in 2024, is to learn how to live in the moment a little bit better and not be so caught up on filming this or getting this out or missing out on things because of this due date and stuff like that. I've really tried this year to live in the moment, because that's a big problem with me. I don't know why it became that way, but at least I'm aware about it, and now I'm definitely more conscious of it happening. So I feel like I can learn some more things, or maybe I can relate to this book a little bit. It says, meet Alex. She has a wonderful fiance, a job she thrives in, and a best friend she's known since childhood. Life's not perfect, but it's pretty fantastic until a shock diagnosis throws everything off course. A stunning, uplifting romance with buckets of heart. I don't know, seems interesting. I haven't heard about this author either, so we'll see. I also picked up a Christmas book. It Happened One Christmas by Chantel Gurtin. I feel like I've seen this on TikTok. Have you guys seen this book on BookTok yet? I don't know. But I do have a growing TBR of Christmas books prepared and waiting for me for this Christmas coming up. And I hope that I actually get to some of them, because last year I did Vlogmas, so I genuinely didn't have time to read like any of my Christmas TBR. Hopefully I can start a little bit earlier than December, and this one will be added to the list. It says, will her Christmas wish come true? A grumpy Christmas tree farmer versus a relentlessly optimistic film producer. A picture-perfect Canadian town at Christmas. Chantel Gurtin checks all the boxes in this delightful holiday romance. And it's based in Canada. Let's go. And then lastly, I picked up 2 thrillers. These ones seem a little bit spooky, I can't lie, guys. I got Endgame by Daniel Cole. It says murder comes full circle. I don't know. The cover intrigued me right away. I feel like I have heard of this book, but it was a different cover edition. I could be completely wrong, but the title kind of caught my eye, and I was like, I feel like I've heard of that book before. But it says a locked room, a dead body, a secret that went to the grave. Seems extremely intriguing, extremely creepy, extremely dark. Hopefully not too gory, but the cover is what mainly intrigued me enough to pick up this book. And yeah, I haven't really heard anything about this, so I don't know why it looks so familiar to me, but we will see. And lastly, The Silent Wife by A.S.A. Harrison. Why do I feel like this is like an adaptation, or like there's like a motion picture out of this? I don't know why, but I feel like there was some new creation out of this for some reason. A finely wrought, emotionally charged psychological thriller about a marriage, a way of life, and how far one woman will go to keep what is rightfully hers. It's kind of giving Behind Closed Doors vibe. And I hope so, because that's one of my favorite books of all time. So the cover looks very spooky and the book seems very intriguing, so I knew that I had to pick it up. Oh, the font is so small. Ah! But those are all the books that we picked up from these little free libraries. I'm so happy that I got a lot of my unhauls gone. They have been sitting on my floor for so long and I just haven't had any room for them because obviously my bookshelf is full and I needed to get rid of them, and I feel like this is such an amazing way to do that. Not only am I donating these books to a better home, but I get to have like a little adventure out of it. I get to see these little free libraries. I get to explore my community a little bit more, which is something I love about this. It's just a good opportunity for me to get to know my community and basically see who likes to read, you know? And I feel like the little houses, like you can tell that there's definitely like a little old grandma that lives there, that she has like made this for the community. It's just so cute and wholesome. So if you guys want to see another part to this, because I do have a whole other town that I can explore that I was gonna go to instead of the ones that I went to today. So if you want to see another one of these videos, I can make a part 3 because there's just so many in my area and I just want to explore them all. So definitely let me know if you guys want to see something like that. And while you're down there, also make sure you check out my Patreon to join my Patreon family. They already got to see this book haul. They already got to know the behind the scenes and what was going on before this video is even going out. And all that content is Patreon exclusive content that is nowhere else on the internet. If you guys want stuff like that, make sure you check my links so you guys don't miss out on things like that. And also lastly, a very, very, very big thank you to Pair Eyewear for sponsoring today's video. I love Pair Eyewear with my whole entire heart. So make sure you also check the link down in my description for all the info on there. Don't forget to use my code and get yourself some nice Pair Eyewear glasses. But other than that, I'm gonna stop blabbing. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff you guys know how to do. And with that, I hope you also are having an amazing, wonderful day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Am I getting a package? I don't think I am. I'm sad to see these books go. Got some Jessie. Whoa. What I also kind of, so wholesome. I love it. I take back everything else. This one is right up my alley. We have the oops. I don't know.